Hey everybody, welcome to the beautiful Okanagan. Not bad weather, eh? You come and see us sometime for a personal treatment and training, or come and take our courses, okay? Or just drop in and stay in our beautiful condo, and you could be overlooking the whole valley too. But hey, today's one-a-day is the blood pressure scam, okay? Let me tell you something, okay? Big pharma, they can't wait until you have another symptom, because really, blood pressure is not a disease. Blood pressure is a symptom, okay? And believe it or not, big pharma has hired media all around the world, especially in North America, to cause you panic, to make you feel scared, to cause your blood pressure to go up. Because every time that you go into a sympathetic state, you're dumping what we call dose, okay? Not dose, you're not dumping the dose. When you go into a sympathetic state, you're not dumping your daily dose, which is dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, which you need to do if you want to heal and stay healthy. But when you go into a sympathetic state, you dump hack. That's why you're going to be hacking stuff up through Christmas. And then in the new year, you're really going to be hacking stuff up because of all that mucus and inflammation that you're going to create from not mastering your mind or your body throughout Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's. And HAC stands for histamine, adrenaline, and cortisol. And when that stuff keeps dripping into you, okay, because you were only supposed to call on HAC, histamine, adrenaline, cortisol, when a tiger or a dinosaur is chasing you, which I haven't seen any dinosaurs or tigers lately, but the reality is that the systems out there like pharma and the media and the government have been able to create dinosaurs and tigers in your head, in your bed. And so when that happens, guess what? All that acidity, okay, causes your blood to get thick. It causes blood cells to stick together, because if you don't lighten up, and you get heavy, okay, so does your blood. Did you know that your blood cells, red blood cells, are ferry boats of light, and they carry this light to every cell in the body? Did you know your mitochondria need to get light or they can't create ATP? Did you know that the average man of weighing approximately 190 pounds needs 210 pounds of ATP made every day? So we go to the hospital, and I go with my partner. She fractures her ankle. We go in, and what are they doing? Everybody that's in emergency is getting their blood pressure checked. Guess what? That's the biggest scam of all, because as soon as they go to check your blood pressure and you're already stressed out because you're sick or you want drugs, okay, or you've been injured, we already know that you're stressed out and your blood pressure is probably up. So as soon as you go in there, this is our hospital. And if you got high blood pressure, they write you a script for the high blood pressure meds and then anything else that you think you need. There's the scam. Now look at it this way. Look at your blood as a hose, the arteries that run through your body. Now if I turned on the hose and I step on the hose, the same amount of water needs to come through the hose, but now it's got to run at a higher pressure, but the same volume's got to come through. That's high blood pressure. So every time that you panic, every time that you have fear, every time that you feel a negative emotion, okay, and you're stressed out, you cause every cell in your body, 50 trillion cells, to contract. Now, what is your arteries made out of? Oh my gosh, they're made out of cells. You cause them all to contract. So now your arterial system is contracting down. Why is it contracting down? Because it's trying to push the blood out to your arms and legs. But because there's no dinosaurs and tigers, and you're not going to run off the adrenaline, the histamine, and the cortisol, it stays in your body, and then it causes the oxygen to leave, the nutrients to leave your blood, and now all your blood cells are sticking together in clumps, and we call that blood clots. You do get that, don't you? All right, so blood pressure is not a disease, it's a symptom. Blood pressure does not kill people, okay? What kills people is the stress. Stress is the big killer. Now, you're going to find more people go on blood pressure meds during Christmas and after Christmas than any other time of the year. You're going to find more people are rushed to the hospital with heart attacks when it's just a fart attack because they ate too much and the gas rose and it put pressure up on their heart and they're thinking they're having a heart attack, right? And all it was is because they didn't want to be at that party, or they ate the wrong food, or they ate too much food, or they did too much alcohol. This, if you want your blood pressure to be normal through this season, make sure you get a structured water unit for us. Look, at anything you buy from us, you don't like it, return it. End of story. Structured water will hydrate and bring blood pressure down faster than any other water known, but it also hydrates into the cells and detoxifies the cells better than anything ever known. And then make sure you're drinking enough water. So if you're going to be drinking this season, always start your day with at least a quart of water in the morning to just buffer down the inflammation that you're going to have in your mind and in your body with all your relatives and all this extra eating. Remember something. What do food corporations, what do pharma want you to do? They want you to overeat and overeat the wrong foods, okay? Because the same people that make all that crappy food are making those drugs, okay? So they're going to get you on both ends. They're going to get you going and coming. Take a level teaspoon of baking soda, put it into 8 to 10 ounces of water and drink it, and it'll buffer you down and it'll help to bring your blood pressure down right away. But remember, lots of water. So if you're a woman, I want 3 to 4 quarts during Christmas season, because if you're drinking that, you're staying full and you don't think you need to eat more, and you don't think you need to have sugar more to keep your energy going, because hydrogen comes from structured water. Make sure your food combine. We'll be talking about it in another day or two. I'm going to be giving you tips about Christmas, but understand, if you want your blood pressure to stay low, do the lion heart breathing, okay? So this is all we got to do. Breathe in 6 seconds, hold for a couple seconds, 1 to 2 seconds, and then let it go for 7 seconds. Do that 3 times when your blood pressure is up and you've already brought your blood pressure down. If you would practice staying in the present moment and learning how to love, honor, respect, and protect yourself, okay, instead of penny, the sky's falling in, you wouldn't have high blood pressure, okay? Blood pressure is another scam for you to get on blood pressure meds. And those blood pressure meds are going to mess you up big time. You better see what the symptoms are. Eventually, you will be on depressive drugs and inflammatory drugs, and then you are a druggie. Now, anyone that takes a drug every day is a druggie, is a drug addict. Do you understand? If you are on prescription drugs and you have been on them, okay, for more than 3 months, you're a drug addict, just as much as the drug addict out on the street. And believe it or not, some of the drugs on the street are not as toxic as the drugs in the drugstore. Go figure. So who's really in control? I hope it's you this Christmas, okay? Mind your own business. And what do you got to do? 3, 2, 1, check in with yourself. 3, 2, 1, I got this. 3, 2, 1, I love myself. 3, 2, 1, that's the old me. Okay, go for the water when you're tired, when you're hungry, okay, and when you're stressed. Go for the water. Drink a glass of water. Have a beautiful day.